busy day today?
I think so. It's been pretty well busy this morning.
Oh, okay. Tuesday, yeah.
I guess people just get up there today and say, I got something to do. Yeah, it's been busy.
Yeah, with this hot weather, I know it can be difficult.
Absolutely.
How long you been Ubering for?
Huh? How long been doing it?
Yeah.
I've been 2 years.
Oh, 2 years? You like it?
Off and on. I do it off and on. And 17, 18 I didn't drive. 19 get out here again. Yeah, it's okay.
You make your own time.
You know, it's good if you have a goal. You want to, develop some kind of project.
Yeah. You
don't want to go to payday loans. And they charge you 300% interest rate. Yeah, man. Never been there?
Payday, I don't remember. I think I payday loans.
Tied to loan.
No. Nah. Put you right in debt, huh?
I swear to God, man.
You've been living in the Arizona area for a long time?
Yeah. Maybe 10 years in September.
Oh, 10 years.
From Chicago.
From Chicago. We've been here for 10. That's funny. You said you've been here for 10 years?
Right.
We've been here for 10 months from Ohio.
Oh, from Ohio?
From Ohio. Yeah.
How you like it here?
Oh, I love it here, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful here.
Yes. You got an open mind, man.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely can be. We can definitely appreciate this place.
And if you want to feel like city, something, whatever, you can go to LA over there.
Yeah.
You got Las Vegas down there.
Las Vegas, yeah, you got everything there. You even got, if you want snow, go to Flagstaff. Right?
Everything within reach.
Yup.
You know?
It's more lively here.
There is.
More.
Actually, it's spread out.
Yeah, more spread out. Yup.
It's spread out. You can go anywhere you want to settle down.
Yup.
You know. I'm pretty sure you guys plan to settle down, right?
Oh yeah. We're chilling there in the hotel for now, but eventually we gonna get a house.
Just explore, you know. And it's even cheaper, right?
Mhm.
Very well.
Yeah, but yeah, it's beautiful here. We love it here. Definitely not planning to go back to Ohio to live.
Yeah, I have kids in Chicago.
Too cold, man.
They love it. So yeah, I mean, that's where they were born. So
you come from Nigeria?
Yes.
Oh, I could tell from your accent.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Are you Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba?
Which one? You've been rubbing shoulder with Nigeria for so long, man. Right? Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba? I'm Yoruba, bro.
You're Yoruba?
Yeah. I'm glad you asked that question.
Yeah, it's very diverse here, man. We do Uber like four or five times a day. We get like people from all
over the place, from
all
Africa,
over,
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen people with good homes too? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, people doing it. People doing the Uber, and it's you want to come in, you come in, right? Oh, I'm serious. I'm sorry. You know, do whatever you need to do.
Right.
I have lived and worked in 39 states.
Wow, in 39 states?
Yes.
Dang, that's a lot. That's almost all the states.
Yeah.
It's like 20 short.
11. Oh, 20, 21.
21.
Wow.
So, you know, I had opportunity with West Fargo. It took me all over.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that bank, man. I worked for them for quite a long time.
Now, is the climate in Nigeria similar to this one here?
No. It is hot, just like sunny all the time. Just like, I would say like Florida. Been to Florida?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
okay.
yes.
I say like Florida.
Oh, yeah.
But this place is dry.
Yeah.
You see how you are now? You don't even sweat. You go to Chicago right now, it's summertime, you will sweat. You know, like, you know?
Yeah.
So it's dry here. That is the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Your kids don't want to leave? They don't want to come over here?
He went to University of Illinois Champaign.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. That's what. Okay.
He came out here. My daughter went to what is the name of this university in Chicago? Northwestern.
Uh-huh.
Both are native for Chicago.
Okay.
They came here once.
Mm-hmm.
They were suffocating like it's too hot, and you know. And I'm trying to talk to them. To look. First of all, what is the normal body temperature? 98.
Yeah.
That's what the body needs.
Mm-hmm.
It is, man. They don't like. They say no, it's too hot for them. So they can stay in Chicago. They're not gonna send me there.
Yeah.
You want to see Daddy? Come over here.
You want to see Daddy come over here?
So,
Yeah, I'm fascinated with different cultures and language, so I listen to the accent and I say, okay, I think this is where that person is from. I was studying a bit of Igbo and Yoruba before.
you were studying it?
Yeah, I know some already.
You know what? I don't even know how to study it, man. Hausa or Igbo, I don't even. When they talk,
Uh-huh.
I thought they were speaking like Chinese.
Yeah, Hausa is very different from both Yoruba and Igbo. They both different, right?
Yeah.
Very different.
And it is not like the difference is really clear.
Yeah.
It's really clear. It's totally, you know, you can't even compare it.
See, we don't like. I think I met one Hausa person. One.
They don't travel. If they want to go anywhere from Nigeria, they go to London.
They go to London?
They're very familiar with London. I have not even met one since I've been in the United States. I've been here since 1993, right?
Uh-huh.
I have not met one Hausa.
It's a lot of Igbos, Yorubas.
Yeah,
it's a
right.
lot of them. So it's Ekaro.
Right, good morning.
Ekason.
Good afternoon.
What else I know? Ekaro, Ekason. Ekale.
Good evening.
Yeah, Ekale.
And it's written with like ABC, alphabetical, some whatever, but it's just the way it's pronunciation.
I could say Mofeko e de Yoruba ni
I want to
sisi.
learn the Yoruba.
Nito Ikpe Mofe. Wait, was it?
Yes.
Oh shoot. Where was it?
So cute.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's Nito Ikpe Mofelo si Nigeria.
Man. If you go to Nigeria and speak the way you speak, a lot of women will follow you, man.
Oh, really?
You speak in sex, like a sex.
The little accent.
Wait, are you from Ohio?
Ohio. Yebo. Not Yebo,
You
but
were born in Ohio?
Banny.
Benny, yes.
Yeah, Banny.
I don't know why you guys just say, why won't you just travel? Go to Africa, man.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, a lot of artists right now, they've been really going to Nigeria now and collaborating with local artists. Make good sound. They've been doing that lately.
Definitely.
Making a lot of money.
I've only been to like 3 countries thus far, but I'm going to do more traveling in the future. I've been to Taiwan, Japan, and Korea.
Those places?
Yeah.
Are you in military? Are you military?
A what?
Military.
Oh, military?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I study different languages. So I know a lot of different languages.
I see.
Chinese.
You speak Chinese?
Yeah. Moso et the Chinese et the Japanese.
You can speak that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, my son studies Chinese.
Yeah.
It's just and you can make that sound.
Oh,
yeah.
That's my second language, man.
I swear to God. Look.
That's my second language.
Chinese?
Yeah, that's my second language.
Not even Spanish?
I speak Spanish too, but Chinese is my second language. That was my very first foreign language that I started learning like seriously, like took like really serious.
So you've been to China?
Not China, but I've been to Taiwan. They're basically they're Chinese, but they're Taiwanese, but they, their ancestors are Chinese. They just migrated over to Taiwan many years ago. But yeah, I started studying that.
Which China, whatever. Which they absorb diversity too. They'd be great if they do. They're pretty much like working with Africans right now.
Yeah, I heard.
A lot of development, but again, look, there's little or less they can do because all over the world you have American hands and everything.
Yeah.
So that's what makes America great. Everyone comes together here. The way the guy is trying to do it is not right, but everyone comes together.
Yeah.
You bring all the brains. This is human race. People don't understand that sometimes.
Right.
It's human race. One guy was telling me the other day that before we can recognize that means other species from somewhere from planet will come and attack us. So we can come together and say, look, we individual pretty much, but we're the same. So yeah. I wish you guys go to Africa too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's many places you can go. You can go to Nigeria, you can go to South Africa, you can go to Kenya.
Yeah, definitely.
Central Africa, which is the Uganda. The Safari.
That Congo?
Congo, yeah.
Congo, yeah. Congo, yeah.
That's a Safari something.
I almost went to Senegal. I was really close because I lived in Columbus for like 15 years.
Oh, wow.
The population there, you ever been to Columbus before?
No.
They have a lot of different people, like a whole bunch of Somalis, Ethiopians, and a lot of people from Senegal. And I used to work at this gas station, and this lady, Columbus, Ohio.
Oh,
yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah, this woman, this African woman.
Yeah, I've been to Columbus. Yeah, I don't know that's what to say. Within the United States, right?
Right.
Okay.
She told me, she said, yeah, we go to Senegal every year in the summer. She said, you can come with us. And I can't even remember for what.
Senegal, it's just, but Africa is like a panhandle, just like Florida or something. Plus a little bit curved. Senegal is just at that panhandle below Algeria.
Yeah.
Okay? That actually is where you can see the black people. Below that you have Algeria. That is the north. Below that's North Africa. That's where you see all the white and Egypt and or whatever. Yes, they speak French there.
Yeah, they speak French.
Because you speak French too.
I can speak French too. I speak everything, man.
How many languages you speak?
I speak everything pretty much. Not fluent in all of them, but I can speak pretty much all.
What about Arabic?
I can speak Arabic too. Farsi, I can speak Farsi and
I don't know Farsi. I don't know
Persian.
So that is language within the Middle East.
Yeah, that's like Iran and Afghanistan.
Damn. then you need to come out and just explore the whole world.
Oh yeah, I will.
You are gold, man. You can tap everything.
Yeah.
You know, and make money out of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy when I start really traveling. Because when I start really
What
traveling,
are you doing? Starting right now.
oh, it's coming real soon. Just trying to get settled in, busy.
Right,
You know,
yeah. What about Moses?
Moses.
That's Moses.
I'm Moses.
Who Moses?
I'm Mark.
Mark. Okay.
Oruko mini Mose. Aburo mi aburo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark.
Mark, yeah. You guys are wonderful.
Oruko aburo mini Mark.
Mark, yeah. Yeah.
Oda lati rie.
You are really, you are something. That's right. You speaking that language.
I'm trying.
My son don't even know how to speak it.
He don't know that stuff?
No, man.
No?
No.
It's not too. He can still learn though. It's not too late.
It's stupid.
What? No, he can still learn. If he really wants to learn, he can learn.
You know how you can speak it. You have interest. You develop interest.
Yeah, I'm very
He
interested.
doesn't. He's so stupid. He thinks the language is nonsense.
Nah.
You know, you can understand what you don't like.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, when you don't have motivation and you don't understand, when you don't have a desire, you're not gonna try.
Not at all.
Even if
try, yeah.
even if you lived in the country, if you live you got people that live in the country for years, they don't even know how, they can say hello and bye. That's it. They don't even know how to have a conversation.
That's true.
You would think that they would. Well, how are you living here for years and you can't speak the language? That's because they're not trying. You have to try. Them expats, you ever heard of them expats? They go over to different countries.
Right.
Prime example, a lot of them, they go over to those different countries, they don't even know they don't learn how to communicate. It's English. They get around other.
You master everything, man. You go to Nigeria right now, they will come to you with a lot of money. I swear to God. You know, that is opportunity that you have. You're still young. That's opportunity that you guys have. You don't even know it.
Yeah.
You can tap anywhere in the globe. You know. Oh my goodness.
He said, "Oh my goodness." Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, Mo Farron call. Wait, hold on. Mo Farron call. How does it go? Oh, so I think it's Mo Farron call Edemiron.
Okay.
Nitorino. Mongo ede Yoruba. Ati. Ede.
How long did it take you to learn that language?
I've been learning
because it's pretty tough in language. If
it's tonal.
You can learn what you're speaking right now, you will learn any language.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
Do you speak German too?
What's that?
German or Germany?
I know a bit of German too. Yeah, German, Swedish. I know all those languages. I can.
Are you using the software to learn it?
I use a lot of things like different softwares, and then mainly is talking with people, trying to practice with them.
Oh my goodness.
Learn some phrases and try to practice with them to produce the sounds. Keep doing that, and then you get used to it. You get to a point to where you're able to speak. But I was gonna tell you, Yoruba. See, remember I told you Chinese is my second language?
Right.
Yoruba is tonal. It's like Chinese.
Are you sure?
Look,
no.
Yoruba is a tonal language. Mongo ede Yoruba ni sisi. That's tones, man.
Okay.
See,
I see what you're saying.
Look.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Now listen to this Chinese. Now I'm gonna give you some Chinese.
Okay,
This is Chinese.
okay.
So 我现在跟我的弟弟我们要去立法馆. You see, can you hear that? It sounds like Yoruba. 我没有去过中
That's just
国.
the way you speak it.
Yeah.
When they hear them speaking it kind of sound different. You're a genius.
So since look, I'm trying to tell you, since Yoruba is your native language, if you attempted to learn Chinese, when you
Right.
start learning, you will learn it fast. you'll get used to the tones fast. Why?
Say it again. Just say the one that you just.
You can go to this bank right here.
Oh yeah, we going to this bank over
US
here.
bank?
Yeah. So if I say 我是美国人，我是美国人 ，so 我是美国人，但是我会说中文，我没有去过
This
中国。
makes it so sexy. I swear.
But can you hear it as a native Yoruba speaker? You can hear the sound.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You will learn.
I don't want to leave you here.
We'll probably get you again, man. We do Uber like 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah, when you feel like talking sometimes, let me give you my card.
Okay. Esse goni.
I appreciate you, man. Seriously, you're the best. You're the best, man.
Esse cupo.
God bless you.
God
All right.
bless you too.
Odabo.
Thank you.
Odabo.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Appreciate it.
See ya. I knew he was gonna lose it.
Oh, he's so